Hello, my name is Alan. I am the Mind Alchemist, and today I wanted to address the subject of pain. Pain is a useful indicator for most people because when you put your hand on the stove, the pain is an indicator that you better remove it or you'll hurt yourself more. If you were to run a marathon and you had a broken leg, that pain would tell you slow down, stop, get this issue addressed so that you don't cause permanent damage. But that's where we start to differentiate chronic pain and acute pain. If you have that acute pain, you burn yourself, go to the hospital, go to a doctor, get it checked out. But what if 6 years later you're still saying my hand hurts? Well, that means that it's a somatic pain. It's a pain that is now stored or trapped somewhere in the body. And as long as you have that, every day you wake up saying, I have this pain. I can't get rid of this pain. It's been with me since I burnt myself. And so when we approach people, the easiest thing for me to do is release them from their chronic pain. Sometimes, for example, I had a toothache and I had it for about 10 years. I stopped chewing on this side of my mouth. Why? Because it hurt me. And that's just my dog. But, anyways, I stopped chewing on it until I was able to recognize that I'm a pain specialist. Why the hell am I waking up every day with pain in my tooth and not eating on that side of the mouth? So that's when I was sold and convinced of the power of emotional freedom technique tapping, because I use this technique with many people, and that day I tried it on myself, and with such amazement how well and easily the pain was resolved completely and never came back in just about 10 minutes. And all I did is I focused on the pain and I started tapping, even though I have this pain in my mouth. And I don't know what it's about, but I'm choosing to let it go. Even though this pain has been with me for 10 years, I don't know what it's from. Maybe it's a tooth that needs to be extracted. I'm letting that go. Even though I have no idea why it's there. Maybe I have no idea what happened 10 years ago, or maybe I do. I could let that go. And I tapped on all the points. So the points are top of the head, over the eyebrows, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone. And there's many other points that you could tap on as well. But long and short of it is that after a few rounds, the pain went down, and a few more rounds, the pain went down further. And I use things like, I don't know what, I can't I can't swallow, why I can't chew on that side of my mouth, why it's the left side and not the right side. I tapped on, maybe it's my ex-wife, maybe it's my parents, maybe it's the breakup, maybe it's a relationship. I don't know. Like, I tapped on anything related to everything and nothing with a tooth. The truth is, it went away. Now, when you're working with me, I do something a little different as well, because I am very intuitive, and very often I will tap right into your deepest fears and worries, things that you wouldn't even think of tapping in to on your own. But I also use humor, because when someone is in pain and they start laughing, the pain is an emotional, um, it's an emotional thing that someone's holding on to, and they could only have one emotion at a time. One feels good and one feels bad. So if they are thinking of something and they're feeling bad and I make them laugh or giggle or smile, I know that I have them because they've just reframed the kind of pain, and it's no longer painful for them. Emotionally, the pain is gone when they're laughing at it. So that's just where we're at with pain. If you need help with something, if I could release it in 5 or 10 minutes, I will. If you need a full session, please call me. I will be happy to do that for you. And with my newsletters, I always provide a free EFT guide because that's one of the simplest things to implement every single day. And my name is Alan. I'm the Mind Alchemist, and I'm here to help and assist with all kinds of issues, anxiety related. And you could have a bad day without pain, or you could have a bad day with pain. The choice is yours. But if you're ready to release the pain, a lot of areas in your life will shift as well. So that's it, mindalchemist.ca, and my name is Alan.